First graders, I didn't tell you when I was planting the sweet potatoes what we were going to do with this other bed. This is actually another first grade bed, and I usually plant tops and bottoms in this bed after the book Tops and Bottoms, which you may have read before. So it's all about carrots and corn and beets and all kinds of different vegetables that we eat that grow either under the ground or on top of the ground. But this year I thought it'd be fun to transform this garden into a garden for Lizzy. Since she likes to eat different vegetables, I'll be planting greens, turnip greens, collard greens, and different vegetables for Lizzy in this garden. And maybe when we get back to school, you all can help me harvest some for our bearded dragon. Okay, first graders, I have the weeds out. They're there in the wheelbarrow. My next step is to take some of this soil that was delivered. It's good humus, which is soil filled with great nutrients for the plants. I'm gonna take some of that and put it in the garden bed and fill it up a little more so that our plants have a lot of good nutrients in the soil to grow all summer for Lizzy. Okay, the humus is in, the garden bed is filled up more with that good soil, so we are ready to plant. Before you plant a garden, it's really good to draw it out on paper first, your plan for putting in the plants. So you want to do what's called a bird's eye view. If you were a bird flying over the garden, what would it look like? So I have done a map over here on this end, which will be on this end of the garden. We're going to plant okra. Bearded dragons like to eat okra. In the middle are going to be the collard greens. They love the leaves of the collards. And then on the end will be turnip greens because they like those as well. Now it's kind of late to plant collards and turnips, but we're going to see what happens. Additionally, we're going to plant marigolds all around the garden, and that will keep the bugs out that eat the plants. Are a vegetable that grows underground. The part we eat grows underground. The part Lizzy is going to eat grows above ground because she likes the greens or the leaves. These are marigold flowers that were dried that actually came from the back of Addison. I dried them over the winter and now they're ready to plant. So if you open up one of these dried seed heads, well, flowers actually, you get marigold seeds. You may have noticed that I put many seeds in one hole or one little ditch that I dug. That's to ensure that many plants come up and then we can always thin them later. Our last step, of course, is to water. So I'm going to be watering this bed, and also I didn't bring out my little labels. The school is closed right now, but I want to label where I put each plant so we'll know where to look for the small plants coming up. After I water this bed, I'm going to water the sweet potatoes. Take a good look at how well the sweet potatoes are doing. They're thriving. Once the weather warms up even more, they're going to be doing great. Bye, first graders. I enjoyed planting Lizzy's garden for you. I hope we can harvest it together in the fall. Have a a great summer.